Yes, sir, man. Y'all know what it is. No moral victories, man. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is needed right now. Smash everything, man. Today we got Aday Mara, man, from Michigan. The big 7'3" junior from Michigan, man. Let's get straight to the clips, man, right now. Hit that subscribe button right now. Yes, sir. Play with the champs. Big boy. 7'3". You can't miss that. Can't miss that. Damn. That's just 7'3". Can't do nothing about that. Good feet. Good feet, man. Got good feet. I can't lie. I mean, 7'5" or 7'3". That's come on. That's easy right there. Oh my goodness. But what that is right there is different. That speed is different. Finesse. Did he have the benefit of playing with this super talented team? Possible. It's very possible. I believe so. That this team was super talented. Man, I mean, the feet, as y'all see, he has great feet. We can't deny the great feet. 7'3", just throw it up. Sit on him. He sit on him. Oh man, that's work. You just got worked. Oh man, if he could do this, I don't think he'll be asked to do this. But if he gets to do this in the near future, this is gonna set him apart. Being 7'3". 7'3" to me, I'm not high on Aday Mara. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not high on this kid. 7'3". Of course, he's supposed to be having catching lobs and things as such as that. Big body, 7'3" in college, junior. Um, Struggled early as a freshman, sophomore at UCLA, but he does have good touch and good feet, you know. But this is against, I'm not going to disrespect and say lesser competition, but it's just not NBA talent, I would say. Ooh, this is more so on the pass. This is more so on the pass, getting it to a 7'3" guy. Yeah, he's just doing all the things he's supposed to do. He's doing all the things he's supposed to do. Like I said, I'm not super high on this kid, Aday Mara. But he does have good, he could probably be in the NBA for a couple for some time. I'm just uh, I'm just not blown away by what I saw in 3 years in college. I'm not gonna lie. He was on a stacked Michigan team, 7'3". You're a giant. A low center of gravity game as well, and it's hard for him. He doesn't really move his feet too well. You know, translating to the NBA game, I would say so. But I mean, just when he has a mismatch, of course, dominate, dominate, dominate. Yeah, damn. How is he always down the court already? This Michigan team was just dominating college basketball. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. It's gonna be some big bodies on them. They're gonna push back against them. You're not gonna be able to back everybody down. They're gonna have some good pushback against this kid. But I do see that the Andrew Bogut. I see a lot of Bogut for sure with the decent feet. Bogut didn't really have the touch, but we're going to judge this kid by his NBA game, not by these college games right here. If he could, develop a jumper and things as such as that, that's going. I mean, a 7'3" dude away from the basket. Just throw it up to him. Be 7'3". Use that to your advantage, man. Be 7'3". His game is gonna be very point guard dependent for sure. I don't think he's gonna be a player they're gonna throw it in the post and tell him to back somebody down and get a bucket. I think they'll be able to play off of him, play off his length and size. Throw the ball down. He'll be able to read. He got good touch. Good. He could throw a couple passes for sure. For sure. I'm just worried about his mobility. He's not really the most mobile guy to me. He's a giant, so that's a tough one for him. But running the floor, moving them feet. I don't know if he can move them puppies fast enough in the NBA. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Of course, you could ask him to stay under the paint for sure. It's just a matter of the fit. At the end, to me, it's all about fit, man. Who you gonna play with, alongside, um, what guard? Oh my goodness, the length. I mean, nobody's gonna be able to block that. Only Wemby. Only Wemby. That's a great pass. Oh my goodness, look at the pass. Way to get it in there. Bounce pass it to a 7'3" dude in traffic. Come on. Way to be patient. Patience is next level. The patience. Good play call. Catch a body. Rebound and one. Yeah. Played on a stacked team. That ain't his fault. You go to work. Yeah, I mean, he's just gonna be a lob threat and a guy to play off of. Put the ball in his hands, let somebody cut off of him, and things as such as that. I don't even know if he's a day one starter in the NBA. I'm not sure he's a day one NBA starter to me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think he needs to learn behind somebody. I do see the Andrew Bogut a little bit in there. Let's see. Okay, stay in front. Hey, double block. It didn't turn up the crowd. Yeah, I mean this is gonna be his calling card, man. Lob threat, rebound, run, block shots. I'm just drafting big men who don't really move their feet too well and can't really get their own bucket or shoot. That's a tough draft, But a guy 7'3", that's different, you know. It's a lot different. That's why NBA, players get fired off of potential, things such as that. You never know how this may go for a day. I mean, but clearly you don't do this. You clearly don't look him in his face and lay the ball up. Don't look him in his face, and that's obvious. Hey, that's a great block. That's a great block. Yeah, stop laying it up with your eyes closed, St. Louis. He gonna protect. He can protect that rim. I'm just worried about his mobility, moving those feet, man. It's too much great shooting in the NBA to play in three steps like that right there. You can do that in college. You can do that in college. No disrespect against Howard, but you play this far off. Hey, you play that far off against them guys in the NBA. They're gonna make you pay. Ooh, give me that. What is? You see all that? Look at his hand. Look at his. They attacking that in the NBA. Luka's attacking that. That's gonna be tough for him to guard Luka, but that's any big man to guard Luka. I think the guard they just when they get him switched out on him, I think it's just gonna be able to take advantage. Like this right here. Clearly, this at Michigan team is super stacked, college national champs, yada yada. We know that with Yaxel here, Morez Johnson. Three future first round picks supposedly. So just talent all over the court, size all over the court. This Michigan team, but they do want the mismatch, a matchup of Aday Mara on somebody. So I see NBA teams attacking that as well. It's gonna be tough for him. to adjust to the NBA game. I think he's a great, he'll be a great European over there, maybe, but the NBA will for sure take some time to adjust to. Could he be a piece on a championship team in his later in his career? For sure. If he could, but you can't do that. You can't be running out to the 3 point line, jumping around like that, being 7'3". You know, and the thing is when you play, a player like this, I think his shot blocking might have been a little not overrated, but just a little. It ain't gonna be like that in the NBA. I don't think he's gonna average blocks and stuff like this in the NBA. Like, what is that right there? So the blocking shots might be a little overrated, a little, put too much into it. Some of the shots these players shoot is just not NBA like. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. A lot of this stuff is just not NBA like. They're just putting the ball right in his face. But this kid, he could be good, man. You just gotta be patient. He is a junior, so UCLA was patient with him for 2 years. He goes to Michigan, looks like a whole different player. And of course, we know the only way to attack a big man is to get into his body. So that's exactly what Purdue did here. Good recovery, get back and block a shot against UCLA, the former team. That's a tough layup. That's tough. I think they're gonna put him in a lot of pick and roll action. Really see if he can hoop. That pick and roll game is gonna be able to see if he can hoop. And then in the NBA these days, you gotta he's gonna be able, he's here to guard Jokic or Embiid or stay in front of Wemby. I don't think he is able to move his feet enough to stay in front of Wemby or play like Wemby. He's more of a bigger body, stay at home big man. He's not a mobile run around. He's gonna hold down one spot and do that. Give me that. Put the ball in his face. That's just too easy. Hey, give me that. Give me that. Yeah, man. I like this kid. I see him as a late first round draft pick. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I see this kid as a late first round draft pick. I like the Andrew Bogut in this game that they're saying. I could see that. Um, yeah, that's about it. Let's see. 12 points, 6.8 rebounds, 2.46, 66.8% from the field. I would have liked to see more rebounds, but he played with such a talented team with, like I said, Yaxel and Morez Johnson rebounds. They was grabbing every rebound out of them three. I would like to see like 10 really. 9, 10 boards. He's never been a big rebounder as we can see. He's never 1.9 and 4 and then 6.8. He's not really even playing that. Oh, he finally got some real playing time in Michigan. But I do like the 2.6 blocks. Like I said, that's a little inflated at Michigan with their defense size. Great team, stacked team. But he'll bring that presence for sure. But I think he's not a guy where if a guard dribbles in the paint, they're gonna dribble it out. I think they will test him. Try to finish through him, over him, things such as that, and not get the same respect as Wemby or Gobert or other 7'3" plus dudes like that. I don't think he's the real legitimate shot blocker that they are, but he'll be able to get his hand on some baskets and things such as that. Like I said, I don't see him as a lottery pick. I do not see him as a lottery pick. I cannot lie to you guys. I cannot lie to you guys. I like him in this mid first round. I like him like from I would say from 19 to 22 is a good range for me for him. 19 to 22. I like 19 to 22. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe 18. I'll go 18 to 22. I like this range for him. I don't see the lottery picks for him. I don't see him helping the team right away, right now. He's something that they could build for sure. I think he needs to learn behind somebody, and really figure it out. Get some great coaching and things such as that. But like I said, it's 18 to 22 range. I like him a lot right there, man. Y'all let me know something right now. Like I said, I do like that. I like, Andrew Bogut comparison right there a little bit. Maybe even right here, little DeAndre Ayton in his game, man. Yeah, man. So I see a lot of Andrew Bogut in his game right here. This kid could hoop. He's not really gonna be looked at to do much offensively. I don't think so. But he got a good game. Good game. Aday Mara has real good game. 7'3", 260 from Spain, from UCLA to Michigan. Junior. Let me know something right now in the comments, man. Holler at me. Let's get money. No moral victories, man. I'm in the comments with you guys, so holler at me. Let's go, man.